The iBus, the technology that shifted London into the 21st century. But what exactly is the iBus? Where did it all begin? Where is it at now, and what does the future hold for this intriguing piece of technology? Let's answer those questions and more in this video. So, what is the iBus? Some of you may know as that annoying voice that just blurts out random announcements whilst you're on the bus. Others may see it as a helpful reminder to know where they are and when they need to get off the bus. Whatever camp you're in, one can't deny the importance and significance of this technology.
202 to Crystal Palace.
Before 2006, if you were on a bus in an area that you weren't too familiar with to go visit a friend or to start a new job, you had to be very diligent about where and when to get off, as there was no visual or auditory aid to assist you in knowing exactly where you are. However, this type of technology was present in other modes of transport, such as trains. So by 2006, buses lacking this key piece of technology really put them at a disadvantage compared to other modes, lacking simple provision for deaf and blind people.
Please look up and offer your seat to anyone who needs it more than you. Remember, not all disabilities are visible.
However, the buses did have another piece of technology that was in place prior to the iBus. This is called selective vehicle detection. This used to track buses and allow for traffic lights to favour buses, with the goal of decreasing journey times. This was done via bus detectors that were placed on the side of the road and on top of lampposts, and these transmitted signals between itself and a transmitter placed on a bus. However, the accuracy of the bus's location was limited to when it was in contact with these bus detectors. So it was a good guess about where the bus was, but not an accurate depiction of where it was. So to combat all the flaws in the previous system, TfL tested out this new system called the iBus in January 2006 on the route 149 for 8 weeks, with the system intending on improving vehicle location accuracy, as well as providing sufficient provisions for deaf and blind people.
129 to Lewisham Shopping Centre.
A successful trial period meant that the system can be installed on all London buses, which was done by Siemens between 2007 and 2009, providing significantly improved bus location accuracy, as well as auditory and visual aid for the first time on London buses.
This bus is on diversion. Please listen for further announcements.
And the rest is history. Since the iBus's introduction, it's helped millions of passengers with live bus arrivals and new features and announcements, but now, over 18 years old, the system is becoming a bit outdated and limited in its capabilities. iBus 2 was announced earlier this year, which will see a long overdue upgrade to the existing system by a company called Init, updating the hardware on the buses and in the offices, improving the accuracy of various aspects of the iBus system, such as increased reliability and accuracy for real-time information, and improvements for bus operators with new controls that they can benefit from. The new system will update in near real time, so passengers planning journeys can be up to date with disruptions that are happening on the network, as well as automatic triggering of the audio and visual announcements on the buses. Obviously, the new system isn't out as of yet, but what I'd imagine is that the new iBus would require new monitors on the bus, where it will display the map of the diversion, for example, as well as auditory updates of the new route it's taking. Additionally, the new system will improve first stop bus arrival information. Have you ever been at the first bus stop of a bus route and the bus says it's due but it isn't there and doesn't come for quite some time? This is because the bus isn't actually on the system, and the system is just providing you with the timetabled time for when the bus is supposed to arrive. So the new iBus 2 is supposed to drastically improve this little bug. Before we wrap up, if you've ever wondered about the features on an iBus, here's a video of a bus driver friend of mine explaining all the cool features available.
Right, so this is the MDT. This is how we, this is the iBus, is also known as iBus. That's how the controllers know where we are, it's how we contact them and how they contact us. Loads of different buttons. So the green one, that's how we call our route controllers. This one here is to make announcements to the passengers. The SMS button, these are messages that we can send to either the controller or TfL. And then we have the blue and the red. These two go up to NMCC. So code blue would be for scenarios like vehicles parked in bus stops or broken bus stops, smashed glass, etc. And then the code red would be for your emergency, so if you require police, ambulance or fire.
Okay.
Then we have this one. This is how we log on. So you can see here garage, every garage has its specific number. The route operator number, so that's my running number, which will then come up here next to the route number and then the number of the trip. This one is how we access, so if the controller says, okay, you're running quite late, I'd like you to turn at New Cross, I'd then come into this section and then scroll down and find the appropriate curtailment. That then changes the announcements on the bus, so it would say 177 to New Cross rather than Peckham.
Okay.
Then we have this one. This is just how I can basically, all it really does is I can turn off the display and the announcements inside the bus. Then we have our pre-recorded announcements here. There we go. And then these are just our volume buttons, so it's not too loud when controllers call us.
Okay, nice.
So the future is bright for the iBus. Let me know what you think of the current system, and are you excited for the new enhancements coming very soon? Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's the passengers about disruptions on buses. Disruptions on buses.